Can't boil rice because there is no food. Yesterday that I made yam, I wanted to eat it myself. Anybody that came and said, oh, they want to eat, I'm like, fine. I made extra.
This is just the beginning, or should I say, the beginning. If there's anything that is going to cause fights in Big Brother's house, it's food. And now that the housemates lost their wager, it's over. The honeymoon phase is over. They are now going to experience what would I call it, hunger strike in the house. All this whole week, they've just been enjoying, eating anything, you know, like these people have been eating so much. Anyway, there are 28 in the house, so definitely, even if you don't want to eat so much, when you see that some other people are, you know, eating whatever is there, you might just want to at least take before the thing that you want to eat to finish. So they've been enjoying, lounging, eating, you know, enjoyment phase. Now they've lost their wager. Food is now an issue, or food is now causing problems in the house. Emotions are high in general, tears everywhere, you know, relationship problems, love declarations, different things have just been happening in chat. So let's just talk, let's gist. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notification when I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So for this particular situation, it was between Ruthee and TJ, and it just had to do with food. Obviously it has to do with food, and the food, so basically if I say Ben, what am I mistaking for Ben? TJ was making food for the house this morning, and he was making yam and stew, and Ruthee wanted to boil rice. She didn't want to eat yam, she wanted to eat rice. And yesterday, apparently she ate yam last night, so she didn't want to eat yam again, she wanted to boil rice, and TJ did not allow her to do that. So it was like, she has to eat whatever the house is eating, and she cannot boil rice. So that's what caused the issue. So later on, she was in the locker room. Ben was just telling her that he's going to talk to TJ, that, you know, he told him that it didn't make sense, so he's going to talk to him.
Don't worry, just leave it. I can't talk to him. You know, I told you, I told you it doesn't make sense. I told you. And
then the twins were also like in support of Ruthee. That's WANNI and Handi. They were also in support of Ruthee, just telling her that communal cooking is a choice, as in it's what they came together and decided that they're going to do. But if anyone decides that that's not what they're going to eat, then the person should be allowed to make their own meal, right? And then later on, TJ went into the locker room to like find out what's happening, and WANNI, I think it was WANNI that now also explained to him what the situation was and what she thought about it.
Communal cooking is a choice. So if I come and tell you I want to do something, so I cook something else, you cannot tell me you can't cook. We are eating what the house is eating. I'll get pissed. So that was she just pissed about. Yeah.
So for me, I understand TJ's angle. I also understand Ruthee's angle. From TJ's angle, it's like, we don't have that much food now. We need to be able to stick to this communal cooking and eat whatever it is that is provided. And if it's not something that you want to eat, maybe I don't know what else you're going to eat. Well, you know, just try kind of thing, just to save food, because if it's not there again, you're going to have to eat whatever it is that is there. So, you know, that whole thing of like communal cooking is not a choice. I'm sorry, communal cooking is not a must. I mean, communal cooking was a choice. I understand, yeah, it was a choice, but it was a good decision, or that's the only way that you can cope in Big Brother's house without food finishing. Because if everybody is cooking their own meal, then the food is not going to be enough. And at the end of the day, it will still boil down to you eating whatever it is that is available. But on the other hand, the reason I would say I understand Ruthee is because it's rice. It's not like she's making rice and stew. There's stew already, so yam is there. She just wants to eat rice. I think maybe what he should have done was just ask, okay, find out some other people that might want to eat rice. So you just make rice, and some people eat rice, some people eat yam. So it wasn't like it was completely out of place. That's why I would say I understand where TJ is coming from. But in general, communal cooking, whatever. In fact, by next week, all the ones they are talking will change. They will have to figure out a way to manage themselves together and eat whatever it is that Big Brother provides for them. Meanwhile, last night's Handi was in tears, serious tears. In fact, tears to the extent that it was hard to even hear what she was saying.
I'm just finding myself, I'm just like trying.
She was just rapping when she was explaining the whole thing to WANNI. But what the reason for the tears was just like her feeling some type of way. First of all, she said that WANNI spoke to her rudely at the arena, and she did not, you know, it made her feel bad. So it's like, this is my person, and you're snapping at me, and she didn't like the fact that WANNI snapped at her and then also I think that just like awoke her emotions and just her thinking that who does she have in this house? You know when your emotions are already high and then something just triggers it. So I think that was just the trigger yesterday, and she was now also talking about WANNI and not being there for her, obviously because she has Sean and she's always with Sean. So that whole situation has just affected her, made her feel lonely sometimes. She said she feels lonely sometimes, which is understandable. You get, like, coming into the house with somebody, the person is now hooked with another person, so it's like, you know, you just have to be by yourself or be with them, because sometimes she comes across like a third party in their relationship, because she has to hang out with her sister and them, because I don't think she has any other person she's close to. So I understand her feeling lonely sometimes, but the way the way she was crying, at some point they were not crying together. I said
This is good. Please stop crying.
At the end of the day, it was all good. It was just, she was just being in her emotions. Then yesterday, last night, MAYORFROSH revealed that the person he's feeling in the house, or I wouldn't say, yeah, the person he sees, or the person that there's a potential for something to happen between himself and that person is CHINNE from the Ndinne pair. And it was Damilola that was asking him that question. So Damilola was just like, you know, who do you see yourself? I know you've said that you don't want to be in a relationship or anything in the house, but like, if that was the case, or who do you see a possibility with? He did not want to say anything. He was just like quiet. He was like, to be honest, he's not really trying to have anything relationship in the house. That it can be stressful. It requires a lot. You just be having issues here and there. Like, it's a lot of mental, you know, it requires a lot of mental strength. Like, you go through a lot. So for him, he was not really trying to do that. And then she kept asking, and that's when he now said, should I be honest with you? She was like, yeah, be honest with me, just talk. And then he now mentioned that it's CHINNE, that they've not spoken a lot, but she's the one that he's feeling like.
The woman from Ndinne.
Ndinne.
So Damilola was in shock, like, I'm surprised.
I'm surprised.
Obviously, I was also surprised because I've not even seen them talking. And MAYORFROSH, I feel like he looks like a very young person. He looks way younger than CHINNE. So I don't know. I didn't see the connection there, Sha. I didn't see it. On the other hand, I feel like he just said it because Damilola was asking too much. So it's just a way to confuse somebody. You know how you try to confuse your enemies? It was that kind of situation where he was just like, let me lead you the wrong way. This is what it is. This is what it is, but in reality, that's not the true thing. So I think that is what was happening there. Or maybe he actually truly likes her. With time, we are going to know what exactly it is. Meanwhile, you guys know that Ruthee, was it Ruthee? Yeah, Ruthee actually, like, she's one that expressed her feelings to MAYORFROSH. You guys remember the video where she was telling him, you know, the son she finds attractive in the house and everything, and he was sitting in front of her, and she now said, he's sitting right in front of me. She just had this, like, the steez was teasing. The packaging, the way she packaged the message to him was making sense. So now we have him saying CHINNE, although today he was with Ruthee, and he was just trying to find out what it is that she's on about in the house. And she she was the one that, like, was just telling him what's up or what she would like in the house. Basically, for Ruthee, she said she doesn't want anything serious. She's just trying to have fun in the house, you know, hugs, a few kisses here and there.
I want to have fun. I don't want to be like.
Yeah, that's about it. But you told me that you're not looking for anything serious.
I'm not looking for anything serious. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
just
want
to have fun in the house.
Yes, get some cuddles, get some kisses, one here and there, you know.
So that one, I'll also be watching that, because from the way he has been acting, I feel like he might also be interested in that situation. This one is just a form of, like, diverting our attention and not allowing us know the real thing. And then Zion and Chinwe, they've settled their beef or their fights. You know, they just spoke about it again. They spoke about it again, and they hugged it out, and they were now being all, you know, cuddly, lovey-dovey and stuff. They apologized to each other, and me, I knew that they were going to reconcile. It's just that they had it's just normal misunderstanding, beef, whatever it is. So I actually knew that they were going to reconcile. If they don't reconcile, well, who would they reconcile with? Who would they be talking to? So it was definitely going to happen. And then with Ben and Chizoba, I don't know what's going on there. First of all, I thought it was a joke. And recently, it's almost like Chizoba has been more serious about like the whole thing. Like she said it in her diary session when she was talking to Big Brother. She was saying, Ben has been following other women, that any woman that cooks for him, that for that day is his woman, but he said she's his main woman. Just that kind of cruise talk. I thought it was all cruise, but it's looking like it's serious. It's looking like it's about to get serious.
I was staring at Ben with sexy eyes.
I never said that. I'm looking at dress for her tomorrow now.
Ben, I'm looking from me right now. I'm defending I'm defending my
As for Ben, I don't know. He's also looking like he's leaning into that, like he's open to it. But I don't know the relationship he has outside. He was explaining something to Anita. Anytime I call her name, it's always like I'm talking about myself. But he was explaining something to her about like him being in a strong situation outside, and it's almost like something close to him being almost engaged. I've been now waiting, I've been now married. In fact, I don't know his situation. Some people say he's married. I've not really seen anything in any place where he said he's married yet, but I'm going to look for that. But let's just be watching, Sha. For now, we're not shipping anything there. We're just watching. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick update. Today, there's just been them chilling, gisting, and just vibing and stuff. Any other thing I missed here, I'll talk about it in my next video. Yeah, and with the whole Sean and Victoria something, yesterday he was still complaining about like him being stressed out by his pairing, that his friend, you guys know that Sean and Shegs, they are like best of friends. So it was like he was commending Shegs for like being in the house and just the whole experience Shegs had in the house and outside. That is not easy, even though Shegs' own situation was different. They had a similar type pattern, but it was different because Shegs and that's Bella did not have any other pair. They didn't come in as pairs then, so it's just different. So he just spoke about it and talked about being exhausted at this point. I don't know how they are going to still continue their pairing situation, but that's it, Jare. We are still watching. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, love you.